Ladies and gentlemen, the bride and groom. I'd like to just, on behalf of the bride and groom, just thank, obviously, for the hard work that the two bridesmaids have done today. They both look great as well. Thank you. Yeah, I'm also called James, also known as Obsy in some social circles. I've known James Mantle about 13 years for my sins, and I remember the day very clearly when he rang me up about 18 months ago to say that he was dating Michelle. To be honest with you, I was very, very surprised, gobsmacked to be honest, because I always thought he was gay. Obviously we all know now that it's not.
Is he though? Is he? It's cover. Even Niall lovers.
Michelle could be a man.
So I've always found him quite attractive. No, I'm not joking, I'm not gay either. Your husband is, but I'm not.
Obsy mum.
What's that, Mel?
Good word, Obsy.
Yeah, like I say, I've known him quite a while. I think the best way to describe him really is he's been like a bit of a man's man really, is James. He's, you know, one of the lads, you know. Yeah. And when I first knew him, he used to be into cricket, you know, in a big way, you know, and he played for Stanley Cricket Club for a long time, when he later became chairman as well. And he used to like the camaraderie of cricket, going out for a few drinks after the game, you know, and all of that. And more recently, he's been into golf, concentrating on, you know, on his golf, and I've been told now that he's now playing with smaller balls and swinging his large club. This one took some jokes in it. So here and there, to be honest with you, so he hasn't really had time for girlfriends really. He's been busy doing other things, you know. But I think what he has been doing over the years though is he's been saving himself for the right one. And I think in Michelle, I think he's now found the right one. I think he's found the woman of his dreams. I think he's found his soulmate. And I think he's found a woman that can drink as much as... What I'm going to say about he's found a woman who can drink as much as Steve Bloomfield. I must have though, Michelle, you do look absolutely stunning today. It's a beautiful outfit that you're wearing. And I do think you do deserve a fantastic husband. Just a pity really that you now look at him. I think being fair, I think James will make a fantastic and faithful husband.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
If not, he'll make a lovely wife.
Already there.
Like I say, I have known him about 13 years now, and I can honestly say he has been a fantastic pal of mine. You know, he's been there for me through thick and thin, good times and bad times. Sorry, I'm breaking up here. He has been as solid as a rock. You know, he's Mr. Reliable, sensible, very good with his money.
I think you're talking about the wrong person. The wrong person there.
The wrong person?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's his wedding day. He's always sober, he never gets drunk.
Right, now we all know you like
He gets
it.
tired, you know. Now, I must confess, there has been an occasion when he has let himself down a bit. I think everybody that knows James will have a James Mantle story.
10?
Yeah, more than 10, yeah. Well, obviously I don't want to be here till midnight, but I think what comes to my mind straight away is I went on holiday with him to Gran Canaria about 8 years ago. And we went for a week. And on the very last day, I went shopping, just get a few gifts or something. And I went past this bar. There was a bar called Sinatra's. And outside this bar there were a sign said happy hour. Pints of vodka and Red Bull, €1. Yeah, I was drinking that stuff at 5 o'clock. I'd look inside, but who sat at the bar but him? And he's got them all lined up. He's just knocking these pints back. I says, James, what are you doing? He says, it's 5 o'clock. At 7 o'clock, you're going to be slaughtered. I says, anyway, 10 o'clock that night, he could hardly stand up. We were in this bar, and there were a dance floor. And he was trying to dance on this dance floor, and there were these 5 women that were around him, and they were like pushing him to one another as if he were like a ball. They were like playing a game with him, you know. So, me being the true Paul that I am, I left him in this bar. I went back to the hotel, you know, for a good night's sleep, you know, like a good pal I am, you know. The following morning, we're packing a suitcase, and he says to me, he says, I can't find the clothes I was wearing last night. I said, what do you mean, James? So I can't find my shoes, I can't find my jeans, I can't find my shirt, I can't find my underwear. I said, well, James, I've got my own clothes, I don't need to... Anyway, then he says to me, do you know when my mobile phone is in my wallet with all my credit cards? But that day, we were flying home, and we were talking about the night before, and he had no idea what time he came in. He had no idea where he'd been after I left him. And he had no idea how long he'd been walking around Gran Canaria completely naked.
I don't believe it.
So to be honest with you, I'm quite pleased he's actually got himself settled down and got married.
Yeah.
But I think what is certain in this relationship, you know, excuse the pun, but who's going to be wearing the trousers?
Come on, James, you can't find it.
Okay. I'd just like to also just, you know, like James, just thank everybody involved with the Devonshire Arms and for making this day so special. I think they do seem to get everything right, just down to the finest detail really, and I think everybody's done really well to make this day so special. So I would just like to personally thank everybody, on behalf of everybody, you know, all the staff at the Devonshire Arms for making this day so special, you know, for James and Michelle. Also not forgetting that the bridesmaids, Chloe and Phoebe, and Finley the dog, obviously for their efforts as well.
Finley the real one.
And I think what also makes this day even more special today is that it's bonfire night as well. And yeah, we're going to have a bonfire soon, I think. And but I must warn everybody, if we do hear a very large bang, you know, it might not be a firework. I think Pete wants to say a few words as well. Obviously, I don't want to bore you all night with James Mantle stories. You know, we've all got James Mantle stories, but I think before we raise our glasses for a toast, I found this actually poem a couple of weeks ago, and I'd just like to read this poem now, and before we raise our glasses for a toast, if that's all right. It goes something like this. It goes, this love will last forever, no matter where they roam, whatever comes their way, two loving hearts have found a home. Ladies and gentlemen.
Cheers. Cheers, Cheryl and James.